Welcome back to the channel, football fans. Today we're diving into the story of a player who lit up the pitch with fearless strikes and cunning runs, a true goal machine of his era. Kevin Reeves, the England international who went from modest beginnings at Bournemouth to becoming a £1 million man at Manchester City. His journey is one of raw talent, big money moves, heartbreaking injuries, and a legacy that extends far beyond the final whistle. From 2 caps for the Three Lions to scouting the next generation of stars, this is the full story of Kevin Reeves, a forward whose name deserves to echo through football history. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and let's kick off. Picture this, it's 1957 in the quiet town of Burley, Hampshire. Kevin Philip Reeves enters the world, destined for the beautiful game. Growing up in post-war England, football wasn't just a sport. It was a way out, a passion that gripped the nation. Young Kevin, with his sharp instincts and tireless energy, found his calling early. As an apprentice at AFC Bournemouth, he wasn't handed anything on a silver platter. No, this was gritty third division football, where every match was a battle for survival. Reeves made his league debut in the 1974-75 season, just 17 years old. Over the next few campaigns, he racked up 63 appearances and notched an impressive 20 goals. That's a strike rate that turns heads in any division. He was more than a poacher, he was a forward with vision, always sniffing out chances, outpacing defenders, and finishing with clinical precision. Bournemouth fans adored him, a local lad making good in the rough and tumble of lower league life. But Kevin had bigger dreams. He knew his talent could take him higher, to the bright lights of the First Division. Enter John Bond, the shrewd manager at Norwich City. In January 1977, Bond spotted Reeves' potential and splashed out £50,000, a tidy sum back then, to bring him to East Anglia. At 19, Kevin stepped up to the second division, and boy did he deliver. His debut came in a tough 1-0 loss to Arsenal, but that was just a blip. Over the next 3 years, Reeves became Norwich's talisman. 118 league appearances, 37 goals, not to mention his contributions in cups and other comps, pushing his total to 42 strikes in 133 games. Norwich weren't the giants of today, they were perennial battlers, often flirting with relegation. But Reeves was their big fish in a small pond. He terrorized defenses with his fearless runs, his knack for ghosting into space, and that lethal left foot. One memorable goal against rivals saw him weave through 3 defenders before slotting home pure class. Under Bond's guidance, Kevin honed his game, becoming a complete forward, strong in the air, quick on the turn and always a threat. Fans chanted his name at Carrow Road, and whispers started spreading. This kid could play at the top level. Little did they know his next move would make history. Fast forward to March 1980. Manchester City, managed by the flamboyant Malcolm Allison, were on a spending spree. They saw Reeves as the missing piece, a goal scorer to fire them up the table. The fee? A staggering £1.25 million, making Kevin the 4th player ever to command a 7-figure sum. For Norwich, it was their first £1 million sale, club legend status secured. At 22, Reeves arrived at Main Road amid huge expectations. His debut, a 3-0 loss to Arsenal, but that's football pressure cooker from day one. What followed was a purple patch. In his first full season, 1980-81, Reeves banged in goals left, right and centre. He finished as City's top scorer with 14 league strikes, proving every penny of that transfer fee. His partnership with midfield maestros like Trevor Francis was electric, Reeves feeding off their service, turning half chances into golazos. Remember that screamer against Liverpool, a volley from the edge of the box that had the cop in silence, or his cool penalty in the League Cup semi. Kevin was fearless, a cunning fox in the box. But the highlight, the 1981 FA Cup run. City reached the final against Tottenham Hotspur. Reeves was immense, scoring crucial goals en route. In the replay at Wembley, after a 1-1 draw, he stepped up for a penalty in extra time. The stadium held its breath, but it was saved. City lost 3-2, heartbreak for Reeves and the Blues. Still, he ended the season as top scorer again, with 20 goals across all comps. The 1981-82 campaign was more of the same, 15 league goals, City pushing for Europe. Over 158 appearances, 39 goals, Reeves was the value buy of the era, outshining some of those other £1 million flops. While lighting up club football, Reeves caught the eye of England boss Ron Greenwood. In late 1979, with the Three Lions on the brink of qualifying for Euro 1980, Greenwood took a punt. Debut against Bulgaria, at Wembley, November 22, 1979. The penultimate qualifier, at 22, still at Norwich, Kevin lined up alongside legends. He didn't score, but fellow debutant Glenn Hoddle stole the show with a beauty, sealing a 2-0 win. Reeves held his own, showing composure in the cauldron. England missed the Euros by a whisker, but Kevin got one more cap, a 1-1 draw with Northern Ireland in the home internationals, May 1980. Subbed off, but his display was solid. 2 caps, no goals, but for a second division lad breaking into the senior side, immense. He also shone for the U21's 10 caps, 2 goals and B-team 3 caps. Greenwood praised his effectiveness in front of goal, but with stars like Kerry and Woodcock ahead, more caps didn't come. Still, those Wembley nights, no feeling like it, Reeves later said. A brief but proud international chapter. Tragedy struck in 1983. After City were relegated, a low point for Reeves, he reunited with John Bond at Burnley. Just 21 apps, 12 goals, but a hip injury, arthritic and cruel, ended it all at 26. Dreams cut short, but Kevin's football brain was too sharp to fade. He turned to coaching, first under Bond at Burnley and Birmingham City, then partnering with Brian Flynn as assistant at Wrexham and Swansea, helping the Swans climb divisions. Scouting became his forte. He unearthed gems for Stoke City, Swansea, Wigan Athletic, working with Roberto Martinez, spotting talents like James McCarthy. In 2013, Everton named him head scout, a role he held until 2023. From the pitch to the boardroom, Reeves influenced the game behind the scenes. No major trophies as a player, but 103 league goals in 333 apps, a testament to his class. Kevin Reeves' story isn't one of glittering silverware or endless caps. It's about grit, big moments and quiet impact. From Bournemouth boy to City hero, England international to scouting sage, he's a reminder that football's heart beats in its unsung warriors. His legacy, inspiring the next wave, from the terraces to the training grounds. What do you think? Underrated gem or what? Drop your thoughts below, like if you learned something new, and subscribe for more football tales. Until next time, keep the faith.